Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Now I know this is a gun channel, but today we're going to talk knives. Now why knives? Well, it's hard to talk about everyday carry and not talk about a knife. Why would you not carry a knife with your everyday carry? I do. I've carried a knife for years. Since I was like 7, I carried a knife. It's just what you do. A knife is a very, very useful tool. And for me, I've been carrying Smith and Wesson knives for, like almost 14 years now. I'm kind of addicted to them. I picked up my first Smith and Wesson knife and it was a push button, spring assisted. And man, when that thing went off, I was like, I jumped. I was not expecting that. And I loved it. Loved every second of it. Unfortunately, I don't have that knife anymore because, like everything, I played with it. Everybody played with it. Everybody was addicted to just pushing the button, watching that blade come out. And the spring broke. I got a replacement spring. But then, well, I couldn't find all the parts. The knife that replaced that is right here. This is a Smith and Wesson M&P. Now you can see I use the crap out of my everyday carry knives, and this one was from my wife. She bought me this to replace that knife, and you can see it's got a push button here and it's spring assisted. It's a big knife, don't get me wrong, and the one thing about these M&Ps is they have glass breakers on them. Now this knife got retired. This one sits in my car just because of that glass breaker. And this is a kind of a heavy one, but the one thing that I do like about this one is it's got a safety, right? So if I flip that safety, I can't open it. Really, really cool idea. Now, my wife bought me another knife. Now this was shortly after I started the channel, and she bought me a knife to commemorate that, which is this one right here. Now, as you can see, this is obviously an everyday carry because, well, you can see the wear. And she had it engraved with the Rogue Banshee. And as you can see, I use this knife really hard. Now, when I was at SHOT, I got to catch up with the folks at Smith and Wesson Accessories, and I got to play with, well, another knife. Check this one out. It's got like carbon fiber here, another carbon fiber, and it's a really light knife. And this became my everyday carry. Tired of the other one, so the one knife's in the car, the other one's in the truck, and then this one became my everyday carry. Now, this is a spring assisted flipper. You can see right here, I just do that, knife comes open, and just like all the other ones, you get the thumb safety there to keep it open. But then one day, I got the sear, sideburn, the officer, and the executive. 4 knives that my friends over at Smith & Wesson have come up with that I really like. Now, they have lots more knives, trust me. On their webpage, they have a ton of them. Now, I'm going to show you this executive because this is one of kind of the really coolest ones. If you just want to run under the radar, but you want to keep a knife, this one's really cool. I mean, look at the rosewood handle. It's a spring assisted flipper. And it's really cool because, you know, sometimes I go in and out of office environments for my day job, and this one just flies under the radar. It just looks like a regular pocket knife. It's not anything tactical. It's just a really cool knife. But I don't carry that one all the time. Again, I carry that like when I want to be professional. This officer is, I started carrying this officer. I became addicted to this knife. Now, again, it's an M&P, so it has the glass breaker. It's got like a G10 material handle with a blue line, which of course, it's the officer. Why would not have the thin blue line on it? And, yep, there it is. It's another flipper that, well, as you can see, no spring on that one. Nice action for a knife. I love the tonneau blade on it. But yeah, this has been the first one I've carried that's not been a spring assisted. It's been a flipper. Really, really awesome, awesome knife. Good for its size because it's really comparable to the other knives that I've carried, but it's a lot lighter, and I really do like this. Now, this one I haven't carried that much, but I started carrying the Sideburn. Now, this is also a composite material, and I like that it has the little thing here that you can clip your keys or put a lanyard to. But what's really cool about this one, doesn't that look like a barber's knife or a barber's razor? It's a Sideburn. It's for the looks of that barber knife. Now, this one, again, is not spring assisted, but man, that is so smooth. It's much smoother than even that Officer. This has almost become my fidget spinner. If I'm on a call, I will sit here and just play with that. And it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of addicting. You play with it, it's got a really nice sound to it. And smooth action. But one thing that I've been carrying for a while is actually the Sear. Now, the Sear is a spring assisted, and I love the point on this. And you can see I've been carrying it because there's some wear on the blade. This is just a really, really cool knife. Awesome blade design. A cool ass name, right? The Sear, right? Gun guy. Why would you not want a Sear? But anyways, I've been carrying these knives. I love Smith and Wesson knives. They're not they're not a Benchmade. They're not any other, name any high end, right? They're not there. These are affordable knives. But as I said, there's only one that is not around. And it's because I lost all the parts to it. That knife would still be working today. And these knives take a beating. Trust me. If you look at one of my old carry knives, again, look at that wear. I'm using these things and I'm using them hard. So if you're looking for an everyday carry knife, you're not looking to break the bank, but you still want just a really good knife, definitely go check out the Smith and Wesson knives. Thanks for watching. Hope you're staying safe out there. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon.